Know the usage process of the calendar app. As soon as you enter, you can see the privacy protection policy. Then we enter our phone number and verification code, click Next, and there is an introduction for novice users. A multidimensional health management system that monitors our blood pressure in real time. Then there is the display of our health data with prominent historical statistics of the data, customized ways to relieve stress. And then there's our mutual aid function. Next, click to join our big team known for calendar compression. After entering the login interface, the main interface of our app comes into view. The content of our main interface is about blood pressure monitoring, and each data item has been visualized. You can click on them separately to see. Clicking on this blood oxygen zone will display hospital instructions and some symptom markers. Then swipe left on this button to see some feedback on the pressure status. There is also step count statistics, and these data can be viewed interchangeably. Next is the medication reminder, which is different from traditional alarms because during interviews, people may feel that using alarms to remind medication is noisy and inconvenient in public places. Therefore, our reminder method uses wristbands and watches with sensory feedback. The watch bracelet will give you feedback on your body temperature. The interface shows cooling mode and warm mode. For example, if you feel that you need a cooler temperature, you can switch to cooling mode. If you need a warmer temperature, you can switch to warm mode and adjust according to the temperature you feel comfortable with. At the same time, during the research, it was found that people with high blood pressure have mild symptoms and a feeling of coldness in their hands and feet. Warm body feedback is comfortable for their bodies. Next is an interface about blood pressure monitoring with some interactive buttons. When we press the fingerprint, it will start monitoring. There are two screen effects before and after monitoring, and the data feedback after monitoring for a period of time is displayed here. The decline will come to our historical monitoring interface again, and the data is all here. Below our main menu, there are also today's notes, which record doctors and self-reminders. Additionally, there is an interactive feature on our app's Duck IP for headaches, which is fun and helps to soothe your mood. The second section is a stress monitoring visualization section, which allows young people to intervene and understand in advance when facing hypertension problems. Then, through feedback from today's activities, we can know the recent state of our stress. Here are some feedback on stress values. The protagonist's information can be seen here. After clicking in, you can first see some character information such as age, height, and weight. This window is clicked, and then we can change its data to adjust and return to the home page. According to research, it has been found that our sources of stress are closely related to diet, exercise, and sleep areas. We record the amount of food, calories, and sleep quality, and then have historical data to provide feedback on how to adjust these modules to alleviate our stress levels. Moving on to our planning section, this section helps our bodies with soothing plans. The first two functions focus more on what the symptoms are, while this section focuses more on how to relieve them. You can see that there is information, feedback, and health tips in the form of sticky notes on this interface. Then look at the section separately, which is the food section. Clicking on it will show a plan for today's diet. This recipe can be selected from a certain category in the healthy recipe section and can be adjusted or modified accordingly. Custom healthy recipes can be created. Next is the exercise route for relaxation. We click on it and scroll down to find personalized exercise suggestions and recommended exercise courses. Then we click on the exercise section to start, where there are some exercise values and a small IP is active. After clicking on it, we arrive at an exercise volume card interface where we can share social media. Then we go to the sleep soothing section, where we can find a playlist that helps us sleep. By clicking on it, we can see that this is a setting that can be turned off at a fixed time. We can fall asleep with this song and then click on it to access the playlist playback interface. Finally, we arrived at the water soothing section and planned the amount of water we need today. Below are some healthy games such as creating bubbles to relieve stress. Next are some health lessons where you can learn about health knowledge. Finally, we come to our mutual assistance section where users can help each other with their family or close friends. Through research, it was found that hypertension is hereditary, so you added parents who have symptoms. You can give them reminders, see some medication records, and monitor each other. Close friends can also check in with each other. Introduction to the interface and usage process of No Calendar app. As soon as we come in, we can see the privacy protection policy. We agree and continue, then enter the phone number verification code and click Next. Upon entering, there is an introduction for a novice user.